my channel. And we are live here with the Serie Creek Midgets today at Martinsville. We got a field that is set up and ready to go for qualifying. First up, of course, is Jackson Cook in the number 38 car. That's going first. Green flag for Jackson Cook. You're clear to go to the racetrack. Turn up the engine sound a little bit. Pretty large camera angles, a usual factor here on the big tracks. Jackson Cook off out of turns number 3 and 4, making his way down the front stretch to start his first lap. But clear the board real quick and close. Again, this is going to be 3 laps of qualifying. As he makes his way out of 3 and 4. First lap for Jackson Cook, 17.521. That's a pretty good looking first lap. He's got 2 more laps to go. And make his way through the back straightaway. Now, this is the same setup from Augusta. Not really a lot of modifications were needed to be made today. And looks good across the start-finish line. 1 lap to go for Jackson Cook. 17.648 the last lap. Still holding his top time as lap 1. Now through 3 and 4, Jackson Cook. Could it be up on a heater? We'll see. Checkered flag coming out. He does go faster, 17.513. That is your quick time so far. Saw some good performance here by 1840B Best 5. Please make your way out into turn 3, East 951. You're good to go. East 951 taking over the 27 Asterion car as he makes his way down the back straightaway. I'll be unmuting Fireboy also. Got a front straightaway in the steering car in this East 951. His first lap starting up here. Actually, Jacob, you could unmute Fireboy. If you can.
I'm gonna let you do your things with quality.
Alright. Second lap here for East 951. First lap was a 17.932. Doesn't look to be going too bad, but he's going to get loose off of 3 and 4 spins. And he's going to have 1 more to go. This might just be... This might just put him back into the pits, though. I'm not really sure if he wants to run with a lap like that. Yeah, he's just referencing chat. Let's see. Slow it down. Let's go keep on going. This way now through the start-finish line and checkers out for East 951. Next car, please wait in staging. Jesus, I don't think he should be racing today. Next car is Dabcat. So Dabcat, the green flag's out for you. Again, you're gonna have 3 laps to work with here. Dabcats, I believe, first Midget entry, made an entrance with the Rots mod feature at Saga's last Dragonite Grand Prix. But he makes his first Midget race tonight. Let's see if we can get going. He's currently driving Cole Chandler's DGS car. Just leading out down the back straightaway. Sector 2 for lap 1, not looking too shabby. He'll make his way down the front straightaway. And 18.015 for lap 1. To go. Dabcat now D3. You're gonna go high. Does a bit of a diamond line. I was hoping it was another Apex. An 18.007 white flag in the air. 1 more to go for Dabcat. It's gonna be a little bit loose there. And the back stretch has to let off. Moves back up the track. Sector 2. Not as fast as the last time, but that was kind of because it's sector checker flag. And pull off of the pit entrance to 3, please. Try not to do what East did, because a lot of people will mess that up. Next up, Best 5, green flag on the racetrack. And Best Vibe is out in the 45 meme racing machine. We saw him have the photo finish last weekend, fell just a tiny bit short. Could this be his night? He was faster than Jackson Cook in practice, as far as I recall. I could be incorrect, but the two of them so far have been neck on neck. So here's 824BB out onto the racetrack. Through 1 and 2. Can't see that first sector, we'll just see. A good looking line, makes its way up through the back straightaway. Up to the wall, now to 3 and 4. How's that sector 2 looking? Pretty good. Just shy of 9 seconds now through the start finish line. Second on the board, 17.648, 2 laps to go for Best Vibes. Second time through the back straightaway. Looks like it's only for a pretty decent line. It's going to carry a lot of speed. Goes a little bit high. That could be of aid. Across the start finish line, goes a little bit faster. 17.633. One more lap to go for Best Vibe in the 45 meme racing machine. Final time down the back straight into 3 and 4. Sector 2 still looking good as he makes his way across the start finish line. Checkered flag. And he does improve, but it's not enough to catch up to Jackson. So, please make your way off. And also making his first return race since last year is the Mr. Ace, Cam, or Ace. So green flags out for you in the 7i racing machine. That car wasn't originally intended to be a rental, but it basically is. He's going to make his way out to the track. Make sure your parking brake is off, by the way, Ace. You don't seem to be carrying a lot of speed. You got to get going. Alright. Ace makes his way down the front straight. Now through 1 and 2. Gets a little bit sideways almost, kind of kicking out the rear. Treating his car like it's a dirt car. Let's see how Sector 2 looks. Can you be under the 9-second range? No, he's about 9.470. First lap for Mr. Ace. It's going to be 18.816. 2 to go. Making his way now down the back straight to 3 and 4. There is improvement, 9.095, Sector 2. Across the start-finish line, he gets 18.001. Tops out his friend, the buddy in the field, Dabcat, by just 6 thousandths of a second. 1 lap to go for Ace. Making his way through the middle lane of 3 and 4, down the front straight. Across the start-finish line, and he will go under the 18 seconds range. Check the flag out for Ace with a 17.990. And up next, the winner of race number 1, Arcadia Speedway, we have Asphalt Racer Braden. Watch those lights, you are green. Again, Braden, a pretty heavy hitter. I don't know how he's felt with today's setup, but he's going to build up speed with the clutch as he makes his way down the back straight to 3 and 4. Taking the high line. We haven't seen anyone go up the high lane today. It's a very common strategy to try to get speed off the turn, off the first lap, at least. Let's see what we can do. Can't really see the sector times on Sector 1. We're not quite sure. There's just a little bit of a timing issue. Now through 3 and 4. An 8.869. Sector 2. He gets loose. Saves it. That'll move up to 3rd. Lap 2 is going to be a bit of a throwaway as he gets on the apron and gets loose. So this one's a throwaway, but he's got one more shot after this to best that time down on lap 1. Probably going to also still run the high line, carry speed up here. And that he does now out of 3 and 4 for 1 final time. White flag in the air for Asphalt Racer Braden. His last shot to beat the big 2 in the front. So let's see what Braden can get going today. Now out of 3 and 4 for the final time. The checkered flag waving for Asphalt Racer Braden. How does he look? He does improve, but it's not enough. Very close, though, to 824BB. And that could also secure him, potentially, from 1TM Proto, who is the last person up so far. That being said, watch the lights. You are green. So Proto now making his way out into the racetrack in, I believe that's a 33 car driven by, let's see that real quickly. That's driven by Blitz Danger, usually taking it over for today. He's been switching through a couple of the other cars, taken by unattended to drivers. As Proto makes his way out to turn 1 and 2. Again, Proto is the guy that for some reason always gets the top time in qualifying. Tends to struggle a bit in the race. Let's see if we can get going today. He gets loose. And he's going to get around before the end of lap 1. That leaves us with 1 lap to work with. Oh, all the pressure on him now. This lap is going to be all about building up speed into the last chance to best that time. Or else he's going to have to take a last place starting spot. Not something he wants to do. Surely something nobody wants. He's going to make his way down the front straight, clean. A little bit of a tap to the wall, but he carries speed down to turn 1. Let's see what 1TM Proto can get going today. 1 shot, 1 lap. The white flag in the air for 1TM Proto as he's down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Can he do it? He's going to make his way through the middle lane onto the exit. A good-looking exit. Second on the board. And he's almost up. Oh my god, almost up and over on the curb, but he will land it. I don't even know what happened there. But he'll call it and pull it in. Second on the board. At least he gets a start in the front row. Now, I guess we did sing the national anthem already in the call beforehand, so we're just going to get straight to the deal. So, if you guys could so kindly line up on the front straight, we'll be doing our AFK check. And then we'll get straight into it. This is going to be, I want to check real quickly, I'm pretty sure it's 40 laps, but I want to...
It is.
Yep. 40 laps. We'll be having our co-commentator. If you guys can line up in the restart zone. In the following positions, please make sure to use the lanes. Inside, row 1 will be Jackson Cook. To the outside, 1TM Proto. Again, if you're odd, you'll be on the inside. If you'll be on the outside. If you want to check the times, you press Z for zebra. So again, row 1, inside Jackson Cook. Outside, 1TM Proto. Row 2 to the inside, we're going to have 824BB. To the outside of that, we are going to have Asphalt Racer Braden in the 26th machine. Cam, if you could back off a little bit, these cars have a lot of lag when they get going. Thank you. And I don't believe Ace is showing up to, or I don't think Ace is showing up to race, so that's going to leave us with Mr. Ace. If you line up about like here, your nose at the end of the line. A little bit back, guys. Just like, yeah. And from the inside, please. Once you guys are lined up, please hop out of your car. This is for an AFK check. Cam, if you can't shift it out, okay, you got it figured out now. This is the AFK check. Just once you are ready, hop out of your car. Proto, move back into your position. We're going to be doing 10 pace laps. I know that seems like a lot, but it does take a lot to get us going and pacing properly. So, it's all good. I want to thank our helpful co-host for making sure this thing could get started. And that is your current board. 6 cars entering today's feature. We're going to start clearing out the extra cars. I think qualifying's gone on for 17 minutes, so I think that 17 minutes is enough for anyone that could have been late. So, we're going to start removing all the extra cars. Again, we already did the anthem. We're just going to get straight into the reminder that there is a lane rule. I again forgot to add the lane indicator. I'll do that for tomorrow's race. We'll just stand in the middle. You'll see me probably standing in the middle hopping. I'll explain that in a second before we get going. But I'll ask once we're back in the cars too if everyone was listening. I'm pretty sure the top 4 are completely fine. It's just Dabcat and Ace that might need some refreshments. Because we do double file restarts now, guys. That means choose lane. Essentially, there will be a person, usually a marker, but in this case, I am a person. I'll be standing in the middle of the track. You're going to have to choose, once I call the choose lane, to be inside or outside before you pass me. Once you've chosen that, you're going to fill up to the front of your row, by position, of course, on that row. Which means, in theory, if everyone goes to the outside and you're the only car that goes on the inside, you'll be on the front row. It's the same way the NASCAR works. If you accidentally, for some reason, go through me, you're going to have to go to the back of the field and you're going to fill in by position. So if multiple people do that, then they'll just fill in by position. Probably on the row behind one. So I don't think that should cause any major issues. I think it's going to be pretty set and clear. So does anyone have any questions, or are we good? basically you have to choose. Basically, on every restart, we'll choose inside or outside. If you spin out, that'll cause a caution. If you want, you could choose either lane. It's up to you to make the choice. But that's only on the restart. On the start, you obviously stay in your position. Pace speed on the inside row is gonna be 60 miles an hour. I think that should be plenty of speed. Outside row, you'll be doing 60 on the straights generally, but you will have to increase your speed up on the corners. I'll try to call it to make sure everyone's ready. So once you guys are ready, please hop in your cars. If you're not ready, then hop out of your car. Everyone is ready. So that being said, watch the lights go, the party goes. Again, 60 on the straights. Alright, again, our fantastic co-commentator here, Firebolt, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. I'm just gonna be until you do your thing.
That's fair enough.
I don't want to mess it up for you.
That's fair enough. Maybe start with, I guess, once we go green. They'll probably be doing a lot of yapping.
Yeah, that's fine. I know how pacing is.
Yeah.
So.
824BB, if you can move up a little bit. Not 824BB, Braden, sorry. Other B guy. Proto, if you stay on the outside. There is also another rule, but this only affects the front row guys. This is for every start. We will hold people accountable on the front row for sandbagging or jumping. You're going visibly too fast, and it's obvious, you'll be called out for a jump. The start will be recalled. If it's like accidental or the first time offense, we'll probably be chill about it, but if this becomes a problem, then we'll most likely move to the rear. There's also the same deal that will be going on for sandbagging. So if there is somebody that is going too slow, then we will call it out. This specifically is on the front row though, because you guys should be going side by side once you go through to the green flag. So change all laps, -8, I think. Proto, if you can move outside a little bit faster. There we go. Basically, you guys gotta be even once we go green, or at least relatively even. If there's like an entire row on one of the lanes that's ahead of you, or like the lead row, then that would be considered sandbagging. But that being said, there's also no passing until we go green, and until you cross the start-finish line. So there's no passing until you cross the start-finish line, with one exception, which is if somebody is physically slow, we'll allow you to pass them. This does not mean you could jump an entire row though. If an entire row is kind of slow, then you just kind of have to deal with it. But yeah. I think that should be pretty much established with the top 4 cars. There's something to keep in mind for Mr. Ace and Navcat. Don't pass them until the car if you cross the start-finish line. Doesn't matter by the row. You could pass somebody that's in your row, obviously, because duh. Outside row, if you guys can move up a little bit quicker, Navcat, remember you're starting from the outside, so try to stick with that. 5 to go till we go green again from the back to the front. Let's get your positions out here. In the 41 Haas DGS car, that is Gapcat, picking up Cole Chandler's car for the day. In the number 7, we have Mr. Ace coming over from Huntington. Say that. So in the top 5, 4th place, Tom Ohio, so the 26 car of Asphalt Racer Braden. 4BB can take over the 45 mean race machine. That's your first person on the podium. Now to the front row and the outside row, the 33 taking over Blitz Danger car, once again Proto. Your pole sitter in the 38 car will be Jackson Cook on the inside.
My pick to win, Jackson Cook.
There's some hot competition there between 824BB and Proto. Braden, if he get a good start, he's really good at these starts. So those are people I think are going to be big threats. The other two in the back, they'll probably be learning today. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure out the track and cars. Here's him.
Until green.
Yep.
Pacing looks fire so far.
Cam, again, you are on the inside road. Please stay on the inside. Thank you. Braden, if you can move up a little bit faster in the corners, try to stay behind the car ahead of you. Alright, 2 laps to go. Again, I know you tried to sandbag, but it does for everyone else too. Proto move up, outside row up, once again. 84BB, can you kind of back off a little bit from Jack? You're fine there. You're fine there. Proto move up. Proto move up. Proto, please move up through the corner. You're going too slow. We'll be going green most likely in the blue restart zone, by the way. So you guys should be going about 60 once we go green. 1 lap to go. The lights would be out. If we have lights on, we don't. Brandon, please move up a little bit. 84BB, back it off a tiny bit. Okay. Lock in, folks. This is where we go. We should be going green. Proto move up a little bit. Proto move up. Proto move up. Okay. Green flag.
Oh my.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're green. We're off to a fantastic start. Jackson Cook and I believe Asphalt Racer Braden side by side. Braden takes the early lead. Jackson Cook falls back to second.
We'll call it lap by lap.
Alright, that's fine. You can go ahead.
So Braden now leading in front of the field. Jackson Cook in second place. Again, as I said, Braden always getting the whole shot. He's going to spin around. Yellow flag. Race back happening right now. Unfortunate mistake there for Braden.
Got too loose off the corner exit there.
Here's
for
your
the
race back.
26 machine.
Jackson Cook, Workbench Proto, 84BB. Ace going to start from 4th. Let's go single file here. Dab Cat will move up to the 5th place spot currently. Braden with the spin penalty. So that's a tough thing to have. Again, he made the whole shot move. He can make one again, but it won't be easy. So not this lap, and next lap we'll be doing the choose lane. You'll be seeing me standing out there in the middle of the tracks. So just keep on going single file here. Next lap we'll be doing the choose lane.
You want me to be it or no?
I'll do it. I'll increase my
Braden
size
was
to 2.
really fast off the start there, and then he just got loose off the exit.
I mean, if there was any penalties for jumping, that kind of just figured itself out by him spinning out, so it doesn't matter at the end of it. Ace, if you could please move up to the 4th place spot. You will see me jumping, so Ace, please move up to 4th. It does not hurt to be spread out, though, in the front of the field. Give each other some time to make a choice. Inside or outside, please come up with a choice now. Inside or outside? Inside or outside? Inside or outside? Don't go through me, please. Okay. So we're back to the double lane. Please move up. Let's get you, let's see how we look here.
My God, my looks terrible.
So, taking the inside. I don't know why the quality is so shit right now. Let me see. That's just my stream. It is just my stream. Jackson Cook. I'll count that as taking the inside. So Jackson Cook to the inside. Once you pro to the outside. Row 2 inside. It's going to be 84BB. Outside is Mr. Ace. Inside row 3 will be Dab Cat. Outside it's going to be Braden.
We going green this lap?
No, we're not. Dab Cat, please back it off. Dab Cat, back it off. You are in the last of your row. The outside needs to move up too, so we're not ready to go green yet. So we need the outside row to move up, please. Again, I'm calling for the outside row to move up. Once you're in Proto, please don't chat, just do. Proto, please move up. When we are pacing good enough, we'll be going green this lap. Proto, please move up. Proto, please move up. Proto, please move up. Again, you guys gotta go faster through the corners. Braden, please move up too. You're going yellow for another lap. Braden, you do that again, you're going to put... Oh, wait. That was on Ace. Ace, move up. Something about the order doesn't look right to me. Let me see that again. No, the order's fine.
He's calling to restart.
Alright. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Out of 3 and 4, Proto move up. Proto move up. Allow to pass Ace, green flag. And a good start there by 1TM Proto. Now we checked as Braden going around again. The yellow flag is going to come out once more. Proto also spinning out too, so it's going to come out regardless. Let's see who gets the race back. Surprise, surprise! 84BB coming up on top. Jackson Cook second, Dab Cat third, Mr. Ace fourth, and Proto 2 5th place. Braden, unfortunately, with this spin out, will be put to the rear now. We've got to remind you guys that we have a 3-spin rule. Cause 3 cautions, you'll be out of the race. So,
Braden's already halfway there.
He's got one more. So you should probably drive a little bit carefully here. Again, these cars are pretty easy to lose it. Once you do, it's not an easy deal to save it. Currently a quarter way through today's race. I think once we get single filed out, we'll be in order. Again, that race back was as follows. Let's just get it real quickly. Unfortunately, that was the first lap caution. Out of 3 and 4, it goes 84BB. Second place is going to be Jackson Cook. Third place, Dabcat. Fourth place, the Mr. Ace. Fifth place, 1TM Proto. Sixth place, Asphalt Racer Braden. We are in order, so next lap we'll be doing the choose lane, and if we can get going, we also do the pace car. That might help a little bit. So, we are going to be doing choose lane now. Again, it does not hurt to be completely spread out from each other. I'm watching you, Proto. Does not hurt to be spread out. Ace, 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 Ace. Alright, Ace fell into 4th place. Proto staying 5th, and Braden standing outside in 6th place. So. Again, if we can get into order, which we kind of are, we'll be going green this lap. We need Mr. Ace to move up a little bit. 84BB, move up a little bit more. Watch your lights. Green flag, about to pass Mr. Ace. On the Ace, on the Ace, on the Ace, and a jump for Proto and Braden. Give up the spot. Both of you guys, let one car by. Or you guys can quickly do the next restart.
Hard hit my cam in the back.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, car in the pits as well.
Second place. Bring to the back of the field. Cat. Proto will be in the back. Stay stuck.
Man, we've already had like 4 spins already.
Yeah,
off
a lot
the corner
of skill
exits.
issue, honestly. So again, 84BB getting the lead, Jackson Cook 2nd place, Dabcat in 3rd. Ace was a spinner. Braden will be behind him as a penalty, as will 1TM Proto. Proto was further behind, so Proto will be behind Braden. Ace, what's your issue? I wasn't telling you to lose a spot, I was telling them to lose a spot. Ace, you weren't listening to me. I was telling them to give up a spot because they passed you. You're moving up to 4th.
I should low-key make highlights for this race.
Proto, please move up again. Yes, I was telling you and Braden to back off a spot. Or to let them by. You guys both kept on going. Order is good. I would try to beat you, but I'm not going to be able to, so next lap we'll be doing the choose lane, and then we'll be going green. Welcome to super long cautions.
Has the other races been like this?
Proto, I'm just going to fit your laps. You're on lap 17, sorry. Just let him by and merge to the back of the field. Alright, choose lane this time. Proto, go to the back of the field. Braden, stay where you are. Inside or outside? Inside or outside? Inside or outside? And inside is open. There's only one car, and Braden's going to snag up that 2nd lane spot. Alright. Dabcat taking pole. 84BB wanting to stay on the outside. And we're going to hold off from going green this lap. Braden needs to move up a little bit more. Alright, Dabcat, we need you to move up. Dabcat, we need you to move up. Okay, ET4BP, now it's your turn. You're doing good for the most part. Bring him back, get off just a tiny bit, you're okay. You need to adjust your speed, just let off. These cars have good engine braking. I'm watching you into Proto, watch the lights. Green flag. That's what race for Brandon with the jump. Yeah, we'll let it slide, down, had a bad start. You're good. That was a bad start
We are
by
green
Dad
flag.
Halfway through the
8.
race, and at the crossfines, 824BB gonna lead us off. Let's see where it goes from here. Back to you.
Alright, Jackson Cook falls back to third while Braden having a rough day. Already back into the podium spot, into second place on the back straightaway now, into lap 23, or coming to lap 23, excuse me. 824 leading the way, followed by Jackson and
Some sort of issue there for Dabcat. I don't know if he spun out or not, but no, he did say he spun, but no one's called it, so we'll keep it green.
Top 24 now. We have a 3-wide battle for first.
Remember,
Jackson,
if
Braden.
you are a lap down, you will get your lap back upon caution, so it's not the end of the world. Sorry.
Jackson having a little bit of a rough day. Relatively a rough day, but has backed down back into third from his pole position. Let's see if he can do something. I believe he's the most dominant.
Here's for the lead, taking the lead once again down the back straight, but they are side by side with the lap car in the mixture. And Jackson taking the lead, 824BB gonna get loose. Jackson gets loose! He's around! Yellow flag coming out. We're gonna have a race back here. I should have called it there, but we're gonna have one more lap till we go. Dabcat is gonna he's gonna stand a lead lap. Just keep on going around the track, Dabcat. The race back order is as follows: 824BB, Asphalt Racer 3, and 1TM Proto. Now into the third place spot. It will be Dabcat. Mr. A is going to take over that fifth place spot. Actually, Dabcat cross one lap down. Okay, so order will be 824BB, Asphalt Racer Braden, 1TM Proto. Let me see if Ace crossed the line before or after. Let's see if we can call that restart. We can call that yellow. Just checking real quickly. And the race back is as follows: 824BB, Dabcat crossing one lap down, he'll have to restart from 6th place. Again, the person that spins only goes to the back of their lap. And Ace didn't cross, and he does actually, in fact, finish behind Dabcat there. So it will be the following order. Because Ace has passed before he finished his race back lap, it will be 824BB, Asphalt Racer Braden, 1TM Proto, Jackson Cook, Dabcat, and Mr. Ace. Benefits Cam's laps. Alright. We're probably going green with 10 to go. Please single file it out, guys. We haven't done choose lane yet. We will next lap though. Just again, it doesn't hurt to be spread out, drivers, because the more you're spread out, the more time you have to make a choice whether you want to start inside or outside. Just please don't pass car that's ahead of you, because it's a bit unfair for them. Alright, so inside or outside here, folks. Again, please don't pass car ahead of you. I'm looking at you, Proto. Dabcat. Control it. If we have to do this again, we will probably have to make a rule where if you do pass a car ahead of you, you'll probably put to the rear. But that'll be for the future, not this race. Alright. Braden move up, Dabcat move up, specifically the inside row. You need the inside row to move up, please. You guys aren't up all the way. If we are, then we'll be able to go green. So we going green with 8 laps ago. If there is another caution, we'll most likely be put to an overtime period or 2-lap shootout, depends. If we cannot finish a race in the originally scheduled 40 laps, we will extend the race to a green-white checker. That means there will be 2 extra laps ran green. We'll do this as many as we have to if there's a caution on the first lap. We'll figure that one out. Launch the lights. Green flag, about to pass Braden. And Dad Cat's a good pass. 4 big hitters out there in the front of the field. And Dad Cat goes around, the yellow flag's out again. I'm pretty sure that was the last spin for Dad Cat, so. Here's your race back order. Before we beat Jackson Cook, Asphalt Racer Braden, once we proto by a hair, we'll be checking that one. Ace in the 5th place spot. Was that spin number 3 for Dad Cat?
Oh, I can't remember. There's been so many spins from so many people, it's been hard to keep track.
You spin out again, that will be your night. And if we'll be reviewing this, if he has spun out more than 3 times before this point, then you will be eliminated from the point standings. You'll be given DNF point. We are doing choose lane, Ace. It's worked fine for everyone else. Hopefully we can get a couple extra laps. We are, however, going to do a choose lane this time. Please give each other some space. Get into your orders. Looking at you, Proto. Maintain it. And don't pass car review, please. Again, it doesn't hurt to be spread out. It gives you more time to make a choice, inside or outside. Dabcat pulls it in. Alright, let's get into our order.
Oh, we have a spin under caution.
Yellow still.
That's Ace.
Yep, that was on Ace. We could probably scrap a 3-lap shootout though, if you could get up there. Let's not tire warm. 84BB, please. These cars are prone to spinning. Let's lock in one more time. Out of 3 and 4, watch the lights. 824BB, move up. Okay. Green flag, that is jump. 84BB, give up some time. 84BB, that is a jump. Give up time, or else you'll be moved to the rear of the standings. Give up 1 spot. H4BB now clear to jump. Alright.
Alright, 2 to go. Jackson Cook leads the way in his number 38 machine, followed by Proto and 824BB. Oh, we got a slide from, I believe, Proto, going into 3 and 4, coming to the white flag for Jackson Cook. White flag is out for the 38 machine.
He's got a
one
good
hell of a race so far.
He's got a bit of a good lead, but One Team Proto could have a run. However, he gets the exit, carrying the speed down the back straight into 3 and 4. One Team Proto currently side by side with 824BP out of 3 and 4. Your race winner today will be Jackson Cook. 824BP going to get that 2nd place spot. One Team Proto in 3rd, Braden 4th, and Mr. Ace has yet to cross the line. He'll be going backwards. Everyone can move to the pit lane except for your race winner. Mr. Ace moving back into 5th place with style. Your race winner again today is going to be Jackson Cook in the 38 car. It's been a pleasure to have you here today, Fire. As going to have our race winner. Kind of trying to do donuts, doing a little snazzy snaz right there. Let's give him his flags.
I'm 100% making highlights for this race.
Probably should before I accidentally delete it.
Yeah. Just keep it up and I'll do it tonight.
Here, Jackson, I got you a flag. There's a victory lane though. Between 1 and 2, there's a grandfather clock you'll be taking home tonight in Martinsville fashion. And he'll be taking a backwards lap, a Polish victory lap, as some may like to call it. And see, it's going to make its way around 1 and 2 backwards. I believe the story from Alan Kulwicki, the original guy, a Polish dude, Polish American. VOG. He did this at Phoenix. So, if you're wondering where the origin of the Polish victory lap, it's Alan Kulwicki at Phoenix. By the way, Jackson Cook, we do actually have a victory lane between turns 1 and 2. So if you can make your way over to there, that'd be nice.
While you're doing interviews, I'm doing highlights.
All right. Thank you there, Fireboy. Jackson, I'm gonna give you the flag. Come with me. It would help if you guys weren't spinning. Anyways, Jackson, it's between 1 and 2. Yeah. If you guys want to be interviewed, stick around, but I'm pretty sure we're only left with one driver, which is today's race winner. Pleasure to have, again... Oh, we also have Dabcats, so we'll be speaking to Dabcat too if they stick around. Big thanks to East951, T7 Jake, and Fireboy. Sorry for not catching your spin, Dabcat, though that did technically save you today. It also didn't. So let's have an interview here with your race winner, Jackson Cook. Let me turn off the screen and just put up voice of driver. So we got that. We're gonna put up the driver name now. Let me fix that. Very high production quality here. Alright, so give it out to your race winner today, Jackson Cook. Another win swept by the line. A bit of a sketchy restart there and a bit of a frustrating race. However, back in front to the lead. Today, you take another one home. What do you guys say got you to victory lane today, Jackson?
Somehow did it. I honestly don't think I deserved it because I wasn't really the fastest car all day, even though I did get pole, quick time, and the win. But like, A24BB probably should have won that, but unfortunately, he had to give up a spot, which kind of costed him the entire thing. So I feel a bit bad for him. I mean, he did get robbed of one by like a single freaking hair last week at Augusta. And then he gets another one taken from him today. He might. I don't think he. I think it's just a thing with the freaking low line. The low line doesn't really get any good restarts here, and he probably should have won. I mean, it feels good to win again, but I feel bad for him. Best vibes because he did deserve it today. He was up front for a lot of the race. There was a lot of spinners today. It was frustrating. We had about 70, more than 75% of this race was ran under yellow, which is disappointing in my opinion. We don't need these random people that have barely any experience coming into this, and just this is why we need to do license testing again for these classes. Because if we have stuff like this, then we're just gonna have shit shows all year long. It's unfortunate, but it feels good to win again. I don't know if this is like my 7th or 8th this season, but it feels good.
Alright, well that's great to hear, Jackson Cook. Of course, tomorrow we also got the Rods Mods coming up. It seems like the on-track experience today might help you tomorrow. Cars, of course, being the Augusta setup most likely, should be pretty easy. As long as the right people are in the field. So, is there any final statements before we give you your fantastic looking Martinsville trophy? That's
I don't think I've won in Martinsville before, so that's gonna be pretty new.
I don't. Wait a second. I don't think I took a photo with you.
Hey, bro, you always forget to.
I do. Let's get this one done with. I remember like last second after the interview is done. I'm just so antsy to speak or something. Here's this way. It's this way.
Freaking hell, man. It's like my 20th A chassis win.
So you are a quick time, right?
Yeah. quick time, pole. Definitely not the most laps led, because honestly, I feel Best definitely got that.
Is there anything else you want to say before we move on to the next person here? Dabcat pulled off, I believe, lap 30.
I'll see everybody tomorrow for the Rocks mods. I feel like that's gonna be pretty exciting. Not really, because
We'll see. I mean,
It just
every
depends.
Rotsmod race we've had for the past 3 weeks has been a bit of a banger race. Leave it for race 2.
I think everybody just wants to see a new winner at this point.
We'll see. I mean, it's been pretty Excuse me. It's been competitive despite the fact. Thank you for your patience here. We're gonna now put up Dabcat. Let me switch that name out. Again, very high production quality. So up next in the field, unfortunately had to pull off from the race. We have Dabcat, and if you could bring me through what happened today.
Not too crazy much. I wasn't going too crazy fast or anything. Qual was normal. Race was normal as a whole. I decided to pull off because I felt like it was a better decision than trying to continue the race because of an internet issue. It was definitely very inconvenient during the pacing and the starts. It made it very challenging to pace and make sure that everyone else had a fair race and start and didn't get a, false jump just because, I had a bad start. So, about lap 30, I kind of realized that, there's not much for me to lose if I pull off now, and there's not much for me to gain if I stay on. So, I decided to pull off with the second spin, I think that did cause a caution, and I was like, maybe I should pull off. I did have a pretty big mishap, I think one of the first 5 laps or so. It almost spun the car, but I did catch it, and I tapped the wall, and I continued. And that's one of the other reasons why I decided to pull off, because I didn't know if I would consider that a spin or not. So, I decided to use my informed decision of, counting that as a spin, and also the internet and everything else causing a problem with everything. So, made it better of a race, or at least tried to. But yeah, other than that, that's really about it. Just a whole big internet lag and kind of a small skill issue.
Okay. Well, I know this is your first race back since August. You think you plan to set yourself out for any more of these races? Of course, your last experience was with the Rotsmods. That's running tomorrow. Should be a lot easier than these. Actually, the Augusta / Arcadia Saddles seem to be the easiest cars we've ever had. Almost impossible to spin out. So some people manage to do it, but they're pretty difficult to spin them. So, do you think you might see yourself coming up tomorrow in the Rotsmods?
Maybe not tomorrow, because I do have to put together some liveries. I gotta find some time to do that. I want to try and make my debut more professional, in the sense of, I'm not renting cars, maybe making it look like, a random person's kind of just joining in. I do kind of agree with Jackson on the sense of, like, the testing in that terms. I would like to see if I can get more practice in with the cars too, because I feel like that would make it a lot better for me to have a debut. So I'll have to figure out a way to practice with the cars beforehand and set up liveries for cars that I'd like to run, and do the debut officially and not just kind of half-assed random times.
Alright, well that's fair enough, and a good strategy probably to hold for the next race that you go to. Hopefully we will see you turn out sometime, whenever you really feel like it, honestly. Glad to see you back, and well, we'll see where the future lies with you, Dabcat. Thank you for turning out today. Is there any closing statements?
No, please. Well, actually, yeah, one closing statement of, I thank my dad for the PC loanment. Even though it did still have some lag issues, I was using my dad's PC for today, and having him try to watch the stream. It didn't work for him very well, so maybe I'll have to look into that and seeing how to fix that for him so he can watch the streams while I race.
All right. Well, good for that. And of course, it's good to have a dad that's supportive in that sort of manner.
Agreed.
Yes, very much so. That will wrap it up for today. Let's move on to the closing statements, of course. A bit of a mix-up today. A lot of drivers very frustrated after today's show. I can assure you that the ROTS mods should be a slightly better show. They usually are. They tend to be a little bit more competitive. A lot of bigger names in it. Usually bigger fields. That'll be running tomorrow at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific Standard Time for, I believe, the 90-lap race. We'll check that real quickly. We're going to check that. Let's get the schedule up. I believe it was 80 laps tomorrow, because the track is the slowest half mile we have. So, should go by pretty quickly. It's twice the distance of today's race. Cars are setting pretty comparable lap times. I think it might be a little bit faster because of the horsepower. About 3 times the weight, though. So that'll again be racing tomorrow at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific Standard Time, the same time that today's race has been ran. On Saturday at 10 a.m. we'll be doing the All-American Stock Car Championship for a 30-lap feature. That is, again, the Fox Body stock cars racing 30 laps at 10 a.m. this Saturday. Going on to Sunday, every race will be held in the SLC server, again on Sunday. At 12 p.m. we'll be doing a 50-lap Formula Micro race. And at 2 p.m. the Super Indies will be running a 200-lap race to close off the weekend. Again, the Super Indies are posed to come back to Martinsville this year. They did put up a bit of a mixed bag last year. That was mainly, I would say, because of myself and my internet. I'm not racing, so that shouldn't be a problem. This race should go by a little bit faster, I think, than the Daytona race. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. That being said, again, that is the weekend. Next week we go to Richmond, the .75 mile racetrack over in the Mid-Atlantic. I want to say it's a south, but at that point it's basically, Richmond's basically Mid-Atlantic. So that will be it for today. Again, see you guys tomorrow for the 80-lap ROTS mod feature. It's pretty alright race today. A little bit of action there. A lot of lead changes, that's for certain. A lot of frustrations from all the drivers. So let's see where we go on next time. We see you next Thursday with the Midgets at 7 p.m. USPST. That'll set it for now. This is it. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.